everyone. Hope everyone can hear me. Welcome to the Zenith minigames. So we'll just begin in a few minutes, just logging in and making sure everything's okay. All right, I'm just gonna go to the guild hall. That's probably where everything's being organized. Everyone, just want to double check. Everyone here? Hi, Moises. All right, we're gonna do a guild game. So this will be a fun one to do. So we're just waiting for people to show up right now. So for now, just gonna get my character ready. We're gonna be doing some fun games. Although I think I need to buy some stuff first. Hey, Enderboard. Hey, Moises. So we're gonna have a few guild games organized by Miranda today, our guild leader. So part of it will involve using the pouring and Marin sticks, so just gonna buy a whole bunch. How's everyone doing on this Friday? So right now, Miranda's explaining the rules on this chat. So basically, we gotta buy a bunch of these wands. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some. Happy Friday. Enderboard, no, this is not an Xmas party. This is sort of, they have an event during December. I guess it could be. But yep, we're just gonna have some fun games. Oops, wrong person. Let's buy some amazing toys. Just gonna load up on these. Let's say 100 of them. Oops. So we've got to load up on the sticks that we're going to use. And then go into the guild hall. So in case people don't know what we're doing like a tag game. So I'm just going to show the rules for the first one. So you basically choose if you're team pouring or team Marin, which is why we bought those amazing toys. There's going to be 5 rounds, 2 minutes each. So the first one we're going to do is the unofficial round 1, where you practice just to learn the game. Round 2 is fair play, so no movement speed boosts. That means no skills and mounts, and also no hide and stealth skills. And the round 3 is free for all, so you're allowed to use whatever you want. And in round 4, there's going to be a random winner where we get to spin the wheel to choose the winning head pouring or Marin. And then round 5, there's our survivals. So Mariander had got a void MVP branch, so we'll see what happens there. So you also get 2 points for participation and 1 point possible per round. And then there's going to be redemption codes that'll be sent out to the winners after the event. And we'd like to thank the ROM community team for providing us with these codes. This is an official event that we're hosting. So I'm just going to go back to see if the chaos has started with round 1. So we're supposed to meet at the artifact circle, so that's probably in the middle. Just going to make sure I have my sticks here to wand people to death. Ooh, it looks like a pretty good turnout. Also going to turn off my skill to avoid mounting. Where are you? Turning off my rapid mounting. So, what card Marin's? I don't even remember which one I used. So, pouring. I guess I'll be team pouring. Let me just remove one of these. I think pouring is cooler anyways, so gonna be team pouring. So let's see, we're going left by fist. So what do we have here? Pouring is pink left. Okay, so I'm gonna be on the pink side. So hopefully I'm on the correct side. Marin purple right by the guitar. Okay, we'll see what happens. This will be an interesting practice round, so great to see so many Zenith members show up. So quite a good turnout, so glad to have a whole bunch of people here on a Friday evening to play. Hi Hugwan, what's happening now? Oh, so this is basically just a guild event. So there's these unofficial events that can be hosted by the guild and they give away free stuff. So definitely if your guild can sign up for it, if you're not in Zenith, just to try it out. They give away some prizes, so we're just having some fun. So it looks like we're about to wand some people. Oh, looks like I got wanded already. So it looks like I wanded as a pouring already. And for those watching, the codes today are given away by my guild leader, so in case you're looking for codes, I unfortunately am not the... I'm just hosting the stream today. No, I don't actually give away the codes, so in case you're not in the Zenith Guild, sorry, you will not get codes today. But if you'd like to just talk and chat, that's fine as well. So it looks like it's go. There's people still on their mounts. But yeah, just gonna click on random people. Who's not pouringed already? I think everyone is being pouringed. Did no one go Marin? Oh wait, Marin's purple? Okay, I keep forgetting. Okay, so a whole bunch of people are being transformed between purple or pink. We see some people being confused as to how this will work. So this is supposed to be more like tag. So I think once you get hit, I think ideally you're that type, either Marin or the pouring. So I don't think people are supposed to repeatedly hit you. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Will be typed out into chat. You might recognize Jesus Yamamoto from the last stream, as well as Distranged, as well as my wife Fiery Fairy, as well as my render Griswint. I believe there were some other people that were helping us out as well during that stream. So yep, just today we're just having fun in guild mini games. So yeah, just enjoy the chaos that's about to happen. And some people have asked me before which where I'm located. So I'm on global, and this is my guild Zenith that I'm in. I know sometimes people aren't sure if I'm C or not, but nope, not on the Southeast Asia server. I see my render has called for stop. Divide by color, so I guess pink is going on the left. Although there seems like an overwhelming amount of pink. Yep, so Grisman was mentioning that pink won because people kept going. Yeah, you're supposed to stop after you hit that person. If you keep going, then it's just never going to end. And let's see what the duration is on this. I don't even remember how long it takes, but yeah, you definitely just want to hit people once. It's supposed to be like tag, or I guess like paintball. Once you get hit, people aren't supposed to keep hitting you. People mentioning it's dark in here. Yeah, it's kind of dark. But I think you can still differentiate between pink and purple. Someone 00 Rust confirming. Colorblind confirmed. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is there pink purple color blindness? Okay, so you want to be the winning color. So, oh, I see I'm being hit by Marin again. Yep, pouring wins round 1. There's way more pourings. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I guess I should equip both of them. Because if I don't want people to be on the winning team, then I should hit people with the opposite color. So I guess for me, pouring is on the right side, Marin's on the left. If I feel like screwing people over, I hit people with the color that I think is going to be the minority. I feel sorry for whoever's doing the count. This is going to be pretty crazy. But west or east? Yeah, I think west or east would be better. Left or right, people always wonder which direction people are facing. So yeah, I agree, direction is probably better. So I think before I ended off with pouring. I think majority of people were pouring, so west side is pouring. I see my wife. Oh, where is she? Oh no, it's not my wife. This is Apex Alpaca. Oh, looks like round 2. So this time, still not allowed to use movements or hiding or any skills. So we'll see how many people forgot to turn off their rapid riding. Yes, make sure you take it off. Rapid riding needs to be off. Oh, take off shoes. Forgot about that one. Bye-bye, foot player, star card. Oh, also I guess this bunny gives move speed. Oh boy, this LB has super slow move speed. Maybe I'll switch back to something else. I think LB without the move speed buffs and stuff, it gets really slow due to the Acer Monument stuff. Alright, so we're going to go for a real round this time. So we're going to see what's going to happen. So I guess the idea is you want to be in the majority. So far there's a whole bunch of Marins, which is fine. So now I'm pouring. I mean, it's pretty chaotic right now. Not too sure who to hit right now. I'm also not sure if you're supposed to keep hitting people either. Or maybe you are. So is Team Pouring looking pretty good? Yeah, I think Team Pouring's looking pretty good. Oh, I'm Marin now. Oh, thanks for whoever changing me back to Pouring. I wonder what happens if we change everyone to Pouring. Then everyone's a winner. But nope, looks like... Oh, thanks for turning me back. Apex Alpaca, I'll turn you back to Pouring. Gotta be on the winning team. I'm just gonna turn everyone into Pouring. Nope, keep swapping between it. Nope, looks like I might be on the losing team. Is anybody... Oh, back to pink. Zero rust. Oops. So let's turn everyone into pink. Everyone wins. Everyone wins. Oh no. So it's a good amount of pink here. Oh, looks like it's a stop. So Pourings all go over here. So I'll just try to capture as much as possible, just in case people end up losing their... Oh, which way are people going? Oh, I'm still being hit by stuff. Hello, Alvaro Lopez, welcome. Yep, this is a mini game, guild mini game thing. So I got hit with Marin last minute pass stop, but whatever. Life is cruel, life is cruel. I see Destrange has gotten his worn off already. I guess one way to tell if you got hit post is if you're still that purple pouring afterwards, then clearly you got hit afterwards. I see Destrange scratching his head. So round 3, I believe we can use whatever skills we want. I don't even think hiding would do any good, to be honest. Put your shoes on. Yeah, what should I switch for this one? Should I cause chaos by just going... I mean, really, you just gotta get hit with the majority one and just run away, I guess. So I'll just go Yamada, maybe. Oh, nope, can't go Yamada, free for all. I wonder why I can't switch classes. Oh well, it's alright. So got hit with pink. Just gonna hide over here. Oh, the strange seems like he's hitting me. I'll hit him back with pink. Oh, have they not started yet? So people still running around. I see the strange is after me. making me all pink. How does he remove it? Oh man, got some secret tech here, Destranged. Oh boy, how are you getting past that? Oh, turns into that too. Destranged has been preparing for this, you see. Doing all these next level tactics. I wonder how he does that. I wonder if he's just swapping headwear or something. Oh, he does a clapping. Oh, goes into his robot. So, yep, clearly Destrange has been practicing. He knows all the techniques. Destrange, why don't you want a pouring head? Okay, let's see who else I can stock. So, let's see if anyone else has any insane tech that they're pulling off. I see just Yamato running around. Doesn't seem like many people are hitting him with pourings. Let's see who else we see. People just standing around. Yeah, so far it's hard to tell. Oh, stop. Oh man, Destrange, you don't even have a head. So it looks like it's pouring again. Oh, Destrange resetting it. So it looks like it's pink again. Oh, Phantom Knight saying, what are your thoughts on the Time Wish Machine? Yeah, I've only seen the preview that was shown from the Taiwan machine. My thoughts so far is that I'm surprised that they have so many repeats. I don't think there's actually anything too... Like, I guess Norma is okay. But I think even Norma these days is not, like, top tier anymore. I think other headwear have definitely become much more popular. Oh, really? Marin won. So I think this time machine is going to be pretty underwhelming, to be honest. Besides Norma, I don't really think I saw anything that was too incredible. I think they actually, like, I didn't take a look at the non-purple ones, but I think hopefully they have some other good ones in there, because I know a lot of people are asking for the Economist, the one that gives you crit. I think they're really missing an opportunity if that's not going to be in the machine. I also think that they should have Winter Crown in the machine, because that's one of the best in slots. I think they're really not, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe they earned enough money off of the Wataru cards from the Wataru event and the One Punch Man event that maybe they don't need that much money this quarter, because otherwise I think they would make a killing if they put Winter Crown and the Economist on the Time Wish Machine. But yeah, so far it doesn't seem that good, so I'll have to see. Plus 15 Glorious? 820 million. What's the full name? Maybe I don't understand which is that one. Let me just double check. Glorious. Oh, Glorious Punch, you mean? Yeah, let me check. I don't think they have Glorious Punches on the exchange. Not plus 15. But let me just switch. Oops. Weird, I can't switch, but I will check later. I don't think I've seen any being advertised, but the last time I saw it, it was probably around 600 or 700 million. So I would say that's about right. I think the C prices are about right. Although I think you can also check stuff like ROM Handbook. I think ROM Handbook also collects the data from the porting exchanges. I'm not sure if they enable the global setting anymore. I know a while back you could choose between global or C. I guess Tuck1 removed that feature, but yeah, that was a pretty useful feature back in the day. You could compare the prices. But let me just check Glorious Punch. Yeah, I don't see the prices anymore, but about 600, 700. I'll spin the wheel. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel right now. Let me just, give me a second to get the screen. Sorry, Miranda. Okay, I'll just capture my cursor so people can make sure I'm not cheating. So I'm going to click to spin. So yes, Miranda made this nice Wheel of Names thing. So we have Marin as the winner. I'll type this in chat. So Marin won. So it looks like I'm on the losing team again. Oops, let me just remove this capture. So I wonder who's getting a lot so far. I see Destrange still hitting me with those. Destrange so rich, he's just dumping Zenny, turning me into a pouring. This is what a rich person looks like. Just throwing away Zenny. Or maybe getting his APM up. How many clicks, how many times will it become a pouring in like a minute? Yeah, so someone's, I see Tyranno saying in Titan, much more demanded than Glorious. Yes, I think so too. I think it might actually get higher damage. I actually regret not snapping it up earlier. Back in Global, there used to be a few plus 15 Titans around. But after Saitama came out, yeah, they were all gone. And now there's like barely any Titans left on the exchange. So, yep, I mean, some people I think definitely know it's better or have tested it out that it's better. So, yep, same thing on Global. Much more in demand. Hagwa was saying Christmas back should be there if it fits the theme. Yeah, if we, I know Apex Alpaca, which my wife is controlling right now, has a Christmas theme, but yep, at the moment, haven't equipped anything that's Christmas themed. I'll just stick around here to watch people getting murdered by Void MVPs. So it looks like our entire guild got wiped out. That was unfortunate. This is a slaughter. A Christmas slaughter indeed. Moise is asking about, do auctions always use BCC? Yes, they always do, and the purpose of it is to actually allow like whales to be able to buy things with money. So that's an intended thing. Same with the devs putting out the relics. It's so that people will spend, I don't know, on draw a name. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just make sure I got the proper wheel. Draw a name for premium now. Okay, let me just make sure I have that one from Miranda with the wheel, with everyone's name. Okay, got it. Okay, let me just get the screen again. Just apologize. Let me get the wheel of names. And then I'll share my screen again. So here we go. This time everyone's name is on it. Let me just see if I can make it bigger. All right. Drum roll, and let's have it go. Whoa, looks like Destranged has won. Congratulations, Destranged. Nice, that seemed pretty close. It looked like it was about to drop on Jesus Yamamoto, but then Destranged took the win. Rigged. No, I mean, this is all random. This is programmed by someone else. Bad Vinny asking for one more. Oh, there's one more? Okay. I will bring up the chart again. Oops, I should have removed. Oops. Let me get ready to roll it again. Hold on. Okay, let me just roll it again. Oh, last second, it's on OBS. So OBS, congratulations. So I believe those premiums are courtesy of Miranda, so thanks to her for handing those out. And if you're in global and you're interested in a nice guild to play in, then yep, you can always check out Zenith. Lots of fun here, lots of cool people. Also lots of carries throughout the week. So yep, definitely a great place to be in. So do check them out. Just gonna quickly check back in chat. Good morning, Anton. Oh, Hugwan was saying, I wish Time Machine have Christmas back. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The yeah, that Christmas one that gives like 10% MVP damage. If +6, then get an extra 5%. Yeah, that one would have been nice. I don't have that one, so that's definitely like one of the best in slots I see a lot of people using. I see Terrano saying he won the snap for the +15 Sword of Hogne, so congratulations. Yes, Thanatos is strong for PvP and PvE. Yeah, I forget the name of that pouring Christmas thing, but yeah, you're right. They missed that opportunity. Yeah, Moises, this is Eternal server. Yeah, Destiny's Promise, super dead. I created an account there a while back just to create one of my free-to-play, like for my free-to-play series that I used to do for starting from fresh. I created one on Destiny's Promise. Yeah, it's unfortunate that things died there, although I heard that there were talks about merging. Some people wanted merging. Oh yes, Center Pouring, that's the one. Very. Yeah, so I think there were talks about them merging it because some people really don't like that it's dead. But the issue really is for the top guild. They don't necessarily want to be forced over because once you go from Destiny's Promise to Eternal Love, they're lacking in a lot of deposits and stuff compared to us. So if a lot of them are serious into PvP and PvE, they're pretty much at a huge disadvantage. So last time I was in a call with community Discord, or the community managers and the leader of the Destiny's Promise Guild. The top one was there, and they were basically providing their input as to why they would or would not want that merge. But yeah, Destiny's Promise is really bad. I almost feel like if you created an account there, you just start on Eternal Love instead. You probably would progress faster because there's a lot of guilds there that will help carry you, and it's just the economy is better. Because even when I was on Destiny's Promise, the exchange was dead. It was very hard to get like very simple stuff. And the black market person does help, but it doesn't help with MVP drops. So yeah, kind of dead there, kind of sad. Yep, for those people that don't know, it is being streamed on YouTube. You're doomed. Yeah, hate that it's like that, Moises, but you may want to wait in case they do the merge. I think that'll be pretty useful for you. I'm not sure how much you've invested on Destiny's Promise, but yeah, it feels pretty bad. I pretty much stopped playing my account on Destiny's Promise because it was kind of dead. But if they ever do merge it, then I mean, that account I can probably resume some of those videos. So it looks like right now, just dealing with Soul Player. Oh, and then another thing I want to mention is, yeah, the Genos has been pretty powerful. I had my friend that you saw last time on stream, which is Synex. His Genos is pretty strong. We just recently had a TTL run, and he basically hit top DPS. So definitely lots of potential. And he was able to do that even without the plus 15 unlimited. I also see Griswind also having good damage with it. So Genos is definitely quite amazing. I wish I had a better magic stuff, but I don't. But otherwise, yeah, that's really strong class. I think there might be a little bit time left to get it. So in case you are a magic class, definitely do get it. It's one of those, once you don't get it, you'll probably regret it. Similar to all those people that had regrets from not getting Slayer. I think Genos is the same thing. I also got to experience Genos in PvP when I was sort of testing stuff out for an upcoming video. And yeah, Genos is pretty insane. Pretty much just got obliterated by Genos, and it's really strong. So yeah, good class to have. I'm surprised at how strong it is in PvP as well. I think a bunch of them do have the seed cards as well, so there's lots of survivability. And then they just pretty much blast you to death with either the flame that just keeps coming out, or they just hit you with even their skills. It just does a ton of damage. So yeah, pretty insane how strong Genos is. One Punch Saitama, I also see him in PvP, although I think not as crazy. I mean, being one shot is kind of painful, but I feel like Genos is more of an issue. And then as Terreno mentioned, yeah, Thanatos I think is a problem as well. Really annoying debuffs. Nightmare is a pain in the ass to deal with. So yep, good idea to snap the plus 15 sword. I think the only issue I have with Thanatos for PvE is if your damage isn't high enough for the first couple phases, it's going to be pretty bad compared to other classes. But if your damage is crazy high already, then it doesn't really matter. Like, you'd be hitting super hard anyways, and then your final shot, especially if you have a lot of second lines, you just obliterate bosses and stuff. So see Hugwan mentioning 6v6 meta is insane with TNT and Genos, like Nightmare blast your fire. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Does AoE skill amplifier work on Genos? I believe it does. The reason is because some people use the Sunflower Star card, which does AoE skill amplify. And plus Unlimited, I believe, also does some of that too. although I'm not 100% sure. At least for sure, the Sunflower Star card works, which is AoE skill damage, so increase. So yes, that does work. Oh, let's just see. So still a bunch of people standing around, so congratulations to the winner. Looks like all the MVPs have died now. For Genos, for the PvP, so I think it depends. Like some people, when I was playing against it, they're just camping nodes, such as the one where you're doing the chess one. They're basically protecting certain things, so you kind of have to go towards them. I think sometimes they stop channeling to just smash you with their normal skills. I also thought it would be easier to kill them, but I don't know. It's just when some of the super whales were there, they were doing a mixture of channeling and also their normal skills. And yeah, the normal incinerate hits super hard as well. So yeah, I was having a hard time even trying to kill it. And then when they're channeling, as soon as you get even close to them, they just pretty much burn you to death. So yeah, I didn't think that channeling was going to work that well, but it's very good if you're on defense and people are coming towards you. Not so much if you're going on offense, I would imagine. If you're on offense, you just use Incinerate and just fly around and do that Incinerate or the other skill and just reset it. Pretty annoying, actually. But I was just playing on like low rank ones. I'm not sure what high level, if Genos is super strong or not, like higher rank 6v6. I mostly just started right now, so my rank is like sub 1,000. So the people I'm playing are just randoms. Probably when you go up higher in the rankings, you're dealing with people that actually have teams and actually have the proper strategies and stuff. So they could probably coordinate how to kill Genos better than just a random public party. Cool, so it looks like more MVPs are being launched and minis. Yeah, if that lightning punch is such a linear damage and not AoE, that'd be interesting. Are you saying a lot of people are competing to get unlimited? Yeah, I think even on global, there's barely any. So it looks like right now, just a whole bunch of branches being set. Oh man, Moonlight Flower. Be crazy if somebody got the card from that. Still waiting for my roll this week. I believe this week I'll have enough to do another roll, so that means I'm going to get another mini card, which is all the luck I tend to get when rolling on that machine. Moise is asking about, do you think the new job that's coming is worth it? I mean, are you talking about the priest Nodhog? I mean, she's technically free because you just do the job change, use your job change voucher, so is it worth it? I haven't played enough with her to really say. She seems like she has potential because she can do damage as well. So I guess if you're a priest and you didn't want to go the battle priest route, you could try something. Like you would have a class that you can sort of do damage with, but that one, I think I still need to try it a bit more in CBT. I think for her, I have like 6 out of the 7 ruins unlocked. I think once she gets to 7 or level 7 for her passive, it'll be pretty good. Haguana saying another Gazzetti card. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my luck is better on my slave accounts. I tend to not get... I don't think I've gotten an MVP card from Nolan rolls. Just mini cards. Whereas for my slave accounts, they've gotten Frioni, they've gotten Lord of Death. Some pretty decent ones. But yeah, we'll see what my role is tomorrow. The hope is always... Oh, so yeah, the hope is to always get Moonlight Flower. So there's job change voucher, yes. So I'm going to just quickly bring up the UI. So what they added into the game recently is you can actually get free job change vouchers. So if you do certain achievements, let me just bring up the achievements. You have these achievements now where if you beat Lost Isles or Museum Brave at with a certain class, and they'll let you know which one you're supposed to do it with, you'll get a free job change voucher, which means you can do job change without needing to pay BCC anymore. So it's pretty nice that they offered that. So that means you can try out other classes, and that also means you can try out the new priest hero class. So if you're interested in it, yeah, definitely just make sure someone carries you in Brave if you can't do it yourself for either Lost Isles or Museum, and then you get a free job change voucher, and when she comes out, just pick her. I don't remember whether doing the quest for the hero stuff also gives you a free one because I was too lazy to do it. But yeah, if you went through this heroes stuff, but yeah, the easiest one is basically get carried in Brave or Museum. And it's great, you're 1 month old into this game. How are you enjoying it, Moises? Oh yes, as Torano said, you need to be 4th job to get the job change voucher, yes. So you still gotta put in the time. So they didn't give it that free, but I mean, definitely better than before where a lot of free-to-play players, they were kind of stuck with that class. Only rarely during like an anniversary would you get a chance to get a free job change voucher. So some people that did not pick good classes, they don't have to deal with the regret. Oh, someone on Destiny's Promise. Yeah, you definitely do check out the guilds there. On Destiny's Promise, let me just make sure I get the proper name of the guild that I was in. I was part of Hellkite. So the people on Hellkite were on Destiny's Promise, and that was the first guild I joined on Destiny's Promise. So you can definitely check them out if you need help. They do have some nice people there that helped carry me back in the day, but I just stopped doing stuff on Destiny's Promise, so I haven't been there for a while. But you can definitely check out Hellkite, Hellkite. So I'll just leave this stream on for about 11 more minutes just to see if anything else crazy will happen here. Otherwise, I'll end the stream, and this has been fun. Nice to always have a whole bunch of Zenith people showing up. And if you have any more questions, just feel free to ask. Have any of the other people here had their guilds do any guild games for them? I think this is a fairly recent thing that the community, ROM community managers have made available. I think maybe just the last 3 or 4 months, I think they made this available. So it's kind of nice that they're trying to encourage guilds to form these guild games and actually have stuff they can give away. I think in the past, sometimes it's a bit difficult to give away things. Magic, so Torano said, Magic Dorm is so underrated in PvP. It's strong because now skills go through Earthveil plus Fear status. Oh, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, a while back I interviewed Zacht, who's in Magic Dorm. he's still super active in the ROM community, ROM unofficial community Discord channel on the Dorm channel. So yeah, I think he's posted some of his stuff. I think he does pretty well with his Magic Dorm, and I think he's even strong enough that he does well in PvE as well. Like, he has some crazy DPS, and yeah, it'd be a pain to deal with him if I was facing him in PvP, just because his summons just go berserk and hit for so much damage. So yeah, I think that Magic Dorm is underrated, but if you do want to see the potential, do check out people like Zact on the unofficial ROM community Discord channel, and just go to the Dorm channel specifically. So yeah, I agree. There's definitely lots of good ones out there. And I do have an upcoming PvP video that I'm working on, and Dorm was mentioned, although I think this one was more of the physical Dorm. I was talking with Brack, who has quite a lot of accolades when it comes to PvP, and he mentioned it's very good for like orb holding and stuff. So yeah, they're pretty tanky, and I think they're pretty annoying as well. So yeah, if you want something to try out, Magic Dorm is definitely good. I think Support Dorm is also pretty decent. Oh, let's see what picture Destrange has taken. Cool, nice photo, Destranged. I'm just standing here chilling with my cola. So thanks everyone for joining us on this Friday evening as we go through some guild games. Hopefully, if you're in a guild and you enjoyed this Pouring and Marin tag, you can also try it out yourself. There's definitely quite a turnout, which is good. And we look forward to what else is going to happen next time. Mariander's always good at coming up with some interesting games to play. Looks like a lot of minis are still being generated here. I am excited to see what the Time Wish Machine is going to be like tomorrow. I believe it's probably going to be what people had posted already, but I'm probably going to check out create a guest account on the C server just to make sure it matches with what's on global and what people have posted so far. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think some of those definitely are repeats that we've had before, and yeah, not too sure how impactful they are anymore. So I think even for like new players, not sure if those are really worth it, because they're not even like meta headwares anymore. I think on that list, Norma is probably the best one. The Dawn Flute one, where you have to refine up to 6 to get penetration for each refine level, I find that one to be a pain. It was a pain to refine it the first time for me just to test it out, but yeah, I think that one used to be pretty good, but I think it's maybe only useful these days for PvP. I don't really see it used in PvE anymore. I see Toronto saying Magic Dorm can easily melt Genostream molding due to Catnip Meteor's continuous damage. Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, that stuff falling down plus natural rage. The attack speed is pretty insane. Oh, I see Clock has spawned and people are dying. Oh, looks like they're attacking right through it. Yeah, PvP is definitely interesting. I've only briefly played it a bit, but I can see why people like it. I guess Fire Fairy is saying useful for deposits. Yep. It never hurts to get a extra 1% here and there. But yeah, I'm interested to see what is in the blue quality ones, because from the previews I've seen, people mostly just put the costumes and the purple ones. So I'm not sure if there's going to be any good blue ones. I think last time the Time Machine was good because it had Fate Wheel. That's one of the better blue quality ones. Moise is asking about CPT servers. So if you want access to that, you basically have to join the ROM. There's this ROM like community Discord channel where they have like content creators and stuff that people can sign up for CPT. So you do need to pretty much you have to like apply for it basically. And I don't think that happens all the time. You have to wait for certain periods. But I can see if I can find the link for it. And if other people are interested, they can also go to it. So just give me a second. Looks like invites are temporarily disabled. Not too sure where the invite is for this ROM official discussion channel. But yeah, you basically would need to apply to it. I'm not sure how often they give them away. But yeah, I mean, if you're a creator, it definitely helps. All right, we're about 2 minutes away from ending the stream. If anyone has any more questions, just let me know in chat. Toronto is asking, is your Saitama already 7/7 Corpaza? No, absolutely not. I did not have any ruins whatsoever. I just didn't have enough. I was busy trying to get certain ruins for other classes, so basically I'm just stuck at level 2. That's Saitama is not the one I'm trying to focus on anyways. After Nogu, my Nogu is more or less done, so I spent a lot trying to get my Taekwon. That's pretty much where all my ruins went to. Let me just make sure I don't choose the wrong one, but yeah, I basically spent all my ruins on this class instead, because I think the viability of Taekwon is much better than Saitama. Well, at the time, I didn't even know Saitama was being released, but I did know that Taekwon was going to be a really strong class. So basically, those ruins all got destroyed by this class. But then I guess the good thing is I pretty much have well, with the exception of the Galaxy Shatterstar, where I didn't get the double lines, I did get all the ones that I needed, like the third line for the Hatred one, the Body and Heart one, the Endure effect, the one where you can pretty much hit through flee and parries. Yeah, so pretty much I got the third lines that I needed for Taekwon, and that's why I have 0 ruins. So yeah, that's why I have no ruins. Because I find for those people that invest in like either the heroes, you would need a lot, like several hundred S ruins or S star ruins, and I honestly just didn't have that many. Okay, looks like it's been an hour, so is Taekwondo viable even plus 10? So plus 10 is viable. I've had who previously had a plus 10 weapon and then now is plus 15. You can still murder bosses with plus 10. And I think I've seen people even on YouTube where they claim they have low depot and then they also have plus 10 weapons. They can still pull that off. I think it really comes down to their other gear. You can kind of get away with not having a plus 15 weapon. I think the biggest problem with my Taekwondo right now is I don't have that many morale enchants, and that makes it kind of difficult because as much as I'd like to use Dragon Bone Shield, if I don't have enough Ignore Defense, I'm forced to use the Ignore Defense offhand. The only one I have is Morale 4 for my Voodoo Armor, although usually I would refine it to do the refine swapping to 15 to activate it, but besides that, I don't have a ton of Ignore Defense, which is why it's not so great. Whereas like Requiem, for instance, he has a lot of Ignore Defense enchants. Like I think he has Morale 4 on his weapon. He has on his face, he has Morale as well. So that definitely kind of sucks that, you know, if you lack Ignore Defense, this can make this class kind of bad for Legend because you're forced to use Ignore Defense gear, which will lower your damage. Someone said, "Bro, take come on, ruin swap Starcore." Yeah, I mean this one I was playing around with the ruins. I definitely need to swap stuff out. Then Hedayat was saying, which do you think is better, Taekwon or Genos? That one's a tough one because it really depends on whether you came from a magic or physical background. But in general, I think Taekwon is better because you can convert to everything. Genos is still stuck to fire and wind. So I still find Genos not as good, although I still find that Genos is destroying Legend runs right now. But I find Taekwon is a bit easier to gear up, to be honest. I think Taekwon you need, or I mean Genos you need stuff like the crit gachas, and ideally you have stuff like Seed, whereas Taekwon is just, I mean there's a lot of flexibility. Like you don't need, you can even replace a lot of stuff with free-to-play stuff, which is why I think is more flexible. It's easier to gear up, but yes, I think I've seen Taekwons that are high-end just murder Legend bosses because they're converting to the proper element. So I would still choose Taekwon. The Flowers Diamond. So these ones you would get from Adventure Log. I think this is the most popular way people get them. I'm trying to see. You can either purchase them here. Sometimes you get them from doing events, or sometimes they give them to you from the mail. From doing the advanced Kefka, I'm pretty sure you get a bunch of them as well. I guess you get 35 here from the basic one. You get 50 if you do the upgraded one. Yeah, I think I bought a bunch just with the Kafka reward sometimes. But yeah, it's kind of a pain to go through them, especially in Legend runs. Yes, HP Relic. Yeah, if only had those. Yeah, right now I'm still using a poor man's waist size as my relic. All right, I'll just leave it one more minute to see if there's any more questions. I'm actually surprised there's more viewers joining now than when I started, but yeah, if people have questions, yep, do let me know before I log off. Otherwise, the next video up the PvP one or the Time Wish Machine. PvP one really depends on I do need to get it reviewed by Brack, who's the one I'm interviewing. So yeah, sometimes there are changes that are required. The interview videos tend to take a bit longer because I do want to make sure that the content is correct and that they're properly represented. So there are times that I have to make changes after based on feedback, or maybe later on the interviewee realizes that they want more information put in. So yeah, those videos tend to take a bit of time to make. But yep, do look forward to the one from Brack. I learned a lot from PvP just from reading over his responses, and after reading that over, I basically tried out PvP, and it's like, oh yeah, I can see what he means. And so yeah, this is definitely really good even for people that have never touched PvP before, because basically now that you have the job change vouchers, you can try out some of the classes that are viable for PvP. All right, looks like the questions are dying down now, so thank you for joining us on this live stream. And yep, this is the one where we had, for my guild Zenith, they were having some mini guild games. This is organized by my guild leader, Mariander, and just thanks for the premiums that she gave away, as well as the RUM community, or the RUM community managers giving us the redemption tokens to give away as well. So we get some tokens as well for joining in these guild games. So yep, that's it.